Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jay and this is Vroom Vroom. So we're back, another co-part purchase. This is a 125, smallest bike that I've done since I started the channel, but it's I like it. I think I bought it because it's red. So here she is, well, just about running at 1500 miles. So first look around it, I am seeing a bit of a scrape on the back, on the exhaust, nothing major. The foot peg looks like it's slightly bent. Front mudguard looks okay. Panel will need replacing, but it's just that panel, which isn't bad. This is going to need some repair and some paint, which is fine. Scratch on the headlight, which I think I can get out, and also on this panel here, on the sun visor. I think the L plate actually helped it. No front brake lever, not ideal, but on this side it is perfect. So first things first, look at that. And I will right now. So just about to give you its first wash since I got it. I borrowed this out of the wife's drawer. Not quite sure what it is, but I'm sure it will do for washing the bike. So hopefully quite a quick one with this one. A couple of panels. I need to order a panel for here, and I need to clean this up and just have a look and see whether it's repairable. So I think taking that bit off, the screen off, help me get to the light, and then we can see from there whether it's salvageable. I didn't go through the process of taking you through how I clean up the plastics again, because I'd done that recently in the Yamaha MT-07 video. So if you want to know how to do it and you haven't seen that video, then please have a look on the channel and refer to that video, because I've put some I've got the scratches out with some wet and dry, and then I took it down with some very fine wet and dry, which was 2000 grit, and I've just been over it with some T-cut and some and the machine polisher, and it's got, I'd say, a good 95% of the scratches out, and it's looking rather smart now on the front. So next stop is order the part for the side. I've already seen one. I was a bit surprised how much it was, to be fair, for a stupid bit of plastic, but that's life. And we need to repair this as well. That shouldn't take too long. We'll get the scratches out. We'll stick a couple of plastic welding pieces of metal in the back of that, and we'll prime it up ready for painting. The only problem is with that side bit that I couldn't get the same colour, but it doesn't really matter because the other bit needed painting anyway, so I was going to have to pay for the paint no matter what. So next time you'll see this will be my tomorrow and your past. Yeah, makes sense. So this is day 2 with the Honda. A quick update on where we are. I have ordered a new one of these, well, not new, being new to me, second hand. That was 50 quid, but is what it is. The brake lever I have ordered, so that's also in my cart, along with a new grip, throttle grip. Comes as one with that, so that's fine, that's ordered as well. I'm going to pop down to the paint shop in a moment and just pick up this lovely red and a can of 2K lacquer, so we can spray that panel when it comes in. And I am just about to repair that. That's not going to be too bad, so I'll get on with that shortly. And then it's just a case of waiting. Even though Copart told me that there was a logbook for this, what they do now is they send out let me turn around. They actually just send out the logbook number by email, and you're meant to register it. So I tried to do that with the DVLA yesterday, and it kept coming back that it was the wrong number. So I emailed Copart, and they said no, this is the number we've got. So I'm kind of stuck, and now we'll have to order a brand new V5 for this bike, which is going to take weeks, because it takes weeks to get these through. So I'm going to do that this afternoon as well. Pop to the post office, get that in the post, and then go. So yeah, a couple of bits to get getting on with, and yeah, it's a bit time consuming. Let's get on with this. Right, for those of you who haven't seen the process before, this is plastic welding. I have used it a couple of times in the past, and it is very good. So what I'm going to do is just close that up. So I've got it in the position I want it to be in. There, and then I'm going to put the staple on, heat it up, then give it a little twist at the end as it's cooling down. Give it a second, pull out, and the process is done. And that now is in a lot better structural position than it was before.
For this bit, I stupidly forgot to charge the mic, so ended up doing a load of video without any dialogue, which is really stupid. But I will try and tell you what I was saying here. What could possibly go wrong? Look, this is a piece of plastic. I bought this from eBay. It cost me a lot of money, and they said it was in very good condition. The scratches I knew about. That wasn't too bad, but look, it spells Honda. Begins with a H, yeah, ends with an A. And these are very nice. No, what I'm actually saying is they've got to come off before I prep the paint. And it was an easy process, but I did find a crack. But I think I mentioned that later on. God, I don't know what I'm doing. And this is my shed, and oh look, those are the bits I've done earlier, and I've painted the broken one, and it came out extremely well. I mean, looking at that there, you could not tell which one's which. I am so happy with this newfound skill. There is nothing more satisfying than getting the bodywork right, because it's just so well, it's so hard. It was so hard before 2K lacquer. It was a dog's dinner, and every part of this would have had to go to a professional spray booth. Otherwise, it would just look cack.
So this was described as a really good part, and yeah, I wouldn't agree with that. I've had to fill the scratches in, which was fine because I saw them. What I didn't see was a big crack down there, so I've had to open up the crack with a Dremel, plastic weld it from behind them and fill it. So it's ready for a first coat of primer now. We'll see how that goes on before we'll see if there's any more additional work. I've just keyed up the rest of the surfaces with the sandpaper. Right, so you join me in my no expenses spared spray booth. This costs literally pennies to get ready, and as you can see, the one plastic panel has now been repaired. I've done a quick plastic weld down there. No, I didn't. Yes, I did. It's that good I can't even find it. I got rid of the scratches along it, give it a nice bit of high build primer and a rub down, and it's ready to go. So first coat. So that's one coat, and looking pretty good. So another coat of the part 1, then 2 coats of the part 2, then we'll crack open the 2K lacquer, do this, and the other part which I've just got down here, which is, as I showed you yesterday, really good match. So yeah, not a bad start. I'm going to go and put the kettle on while I'm waiting for that to dry. Right, we have had a bit of a disaster with this because I recorded a load of footage for this and I've lost it all, which was my mistake, but oh, I'm gutted. But never mind, things happen. So this bike is now nearly complete. There's a slight repair on the front mudguard, done that. This panel repaired and resprayed. This panel replaced, repaired, resprayed. Both done with, of course, the 2K lacquer. Guys, if you're not using that 2K lacquer, buy it. Look at that reflection. It's as good. It's not as good, but it's 95% as good as taking it in to professional. So over the moon with those, but there's something missing. Yep, it's around here, and we've got to put that on. So I've got some double-sided tape, which to stick that on with, and then that's it. Job is a good one. Screen is done, headlights done, brake levers done. It's this bike wasn't cheap, but I wanted to do a 125. Just wanted the experience of just getting on with one of these, and this just came along at the right time. There is minute amount of money to be made on this bike. It is still Cat N, but with 1500 miles on it, it is going to do someone for years. So hopefully it will fly out the door, but I'm still waiting for the V5 to arrive, so it will be sticking around for a couple more weeks yet. But I will get the Honda sign put on the other side now, and then that's it. Job is a good one. So what I've done is I've got a bit of masking tape under the old one, and I've marked with pencil exactly where the line should go. I'm also just going to take a couple of pictures of this old panel, so I can just make sure when I stick the new letters on that they are in the correct place and I don't make any mistakes. And so with the final touches done, this bike is finished. As you can see, the Honda logo is now on the side, and that was the final touch really. So if you did like what you see today, please like, share, subscribe, and got something very special coming in the next video. So until then guys, ride safe, see you soon.